it looks like we are ready. The match has started. Now we're just waiting for the players to ready up. And yeah, welcome to the last match of round 1, match D. Together with Mokuura, Titanwara, Bolle, and Vara. Or Shey... How should I pronounce this guy? Sheyguey Vara? I'm just gonna say Vara. But yeah, it's gonna be an exciting one. I think we have quite a big advantage for Bolle. He was, I believe, the 4th seed in the time attack. Titanwara, I think, was 11th or something out of my head. And the rest are quite a bit below that, actually. So I think the battle is gonna be between Bolle and Titanwara for the most part. And I do need some help pronouncing your name. That is bad on my part. Alright, looks like we are getting rid of Heap of Despair. Or Mokuura is gonna get rid of that map. Now it's Vara's turn. And we have another Underdogs member. Yo, Fairy in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Good luck to your brother. I'm sure you're shot calling him. Oh, he doesn't see the window. So I might gonna have to restart. False alarm. I think that happened last time as well. But no worries, luckily we have Astro around. Players readying up again. Yo, Yebo, what's up? Welcome. Alright, I'm just gonna restart my intro so I can cut the VOD in YouTube like that. So yeah, welcome to match D, the very last round of round 1, the very last match of round 1. And we have players Mokuura, Titanwara, Bolle, and Vara, who are gonna battle it out. We see the banning phase has already started. Mokuura getting rid of Heap of Despair. And Vara getting rid of Minerva B, actually. Which has been quite a popular choice, I think. And Titanwara banning Pyramid of Al Gabir. So we have our map pool. That is Fortune, Layali, and Anoyo Konoyo. So yeah, actually the second time we're seeing Fortune of the Dawn. So I wonder if these players are prepared for that. Mokuura saying nice maps in the chat, so I think he's pretty happy with that. As for the seedings, we have Bolle, who is 4th overall seed in the TA. And we have Titanwara, who is, I think, 11th out of my head. And then Vara and Mokuura are quite a bit below that, so maybe they can make something happen. Oh, we have some insight how you pronounce his name. As Che Guevara. Che Guevara? Is that how you say it? Che Guevara? Or Che Guevara? You know, maybe I should just stick to Vara. I'm not worthy of pronouncing your name. Alright, let's get into the first map. Oh, it is actually Layali. Layali Alsema. We have seen this map time and time again. It's actually the only map who has been played every single match. So yeah, obviously everyone is very practiced on this map. Everyone's basically... They can be fairly certain that they're gonna play this map most of the time, if not every time. I'm getting trolled by Monsieur Vara. Where is he from, actually? I do not know that flag. Oh, he's France as well? It's like the region flag. Alright. So yeah, players getting 1 warm-up per map. And then we're gonna go right into it. Flag is Nepal. Why do people have like crazy flags? Or is it random or something? I don't know. Fake flaggers. Oof. I do not know my flags. I know there's like this Instagram filter where you have to guess like the flags, like the country's name by the flag. You also have like GeoGuessr that got really popular last couple of years. You would be too good at it. Yeah, I know you've been playing like quite a bit of GeoGuessr, right, Astro? And yo, Maprix. Welcome, welcome. Don't play too often. I mostly enjoy watching people play more than I play myself, because I'm absolute trash at this game. Yo, Stingaro. Welcome, welcome. Showing support for Titanwara. Yeah, as I was saying before, we have Bolle with the 4th seed and Titanwara with the 11th seed. So I think the battle is going to be between these guys. Bolle is known to be, you know, quite a really fast guy actually. So he is probably wanting to clock in some crazy times here. But I think his weakness can probably be that he's gonna drive too fast. So yeah, exactly, like Esther says, we're gonna find out if he's also consistent enough. I think, in my opinion, there's I think Bolle is definitely very underrated in this community, because he has shown to be like a really good driver. Just that last year he didn't really have time to practice, so he kind of underperformed because of that. But he has already won a Night Cup, and he has the 4th seed in this competition with such a stacked lineup. So yeah, it's now his time to prove his consistency as well. And I think if he can do that, we have to consider him for even like maybe getting to the grand finals even. Stay hydrated. I will, I will. Thank you for that. Yeah, Bolle is underrated. But this is his time to shine, man, to prove himself. But I think the top players, they definitely know what Bolle is capable of, you know. But yeah, I also hope to, you know, while I really hope my countryman is gonna win, I also hope to see like a very close battle and maybe even an upset, because it's always fun to, you know, to get some wild changes or wild things happening other than that what you would predict normally. So okay, so Astro is gonna get matched up with the 1st place of this match, so that is interesting. But yeah, I think if Bolle wins this match, we're gonna have like an all Dutch match round 2 actually. And also all Ensure round 2. So that's gonna be really interesting match. All Dutch Ensure players battling it out versus each other. That would be really fun. Oh wait, foot. Oh yeah, it's foot, of course. Yeah, yeah. We have 3 Dutch players and then 1 German. Also, like all Ensure players. That would be very interesting. Alright, let's get into it. The first round on Layeli. I'm gonna put the camera on Titanwara for now. And let's see if he's gonna go for the strat actually. Yes, he is. It looks like everyone is going for the strat, I think. I'm not sure if Mokuura made a mistake or he just chose to go for the regular way. Either way, he's losing a bit of time. We see bolle already starting to build a bit of a lead. He's going for that very risky ferry strat, where he stays on 2 wheels and then just kind of side dives his car to get the transition into the ramp, and he gains some time with that, about 0.2 or 3 gains. Yeah, we see Titanwara following quite close behind, as well as Vara. And then we have Mokuura still in it as well, not making any big mistakes. Oh, Titanwara! He has like a slowdown on the magnet, and yeah, he wasn't sure if he was gonna make the checkpoint, but he just respawns, and that is a huge time loss for him. Not the best way to start off this match. We see bolle already increasing that lead. We have a battle going on though for 2nd place here. Vara falling a little bit behind. Yeah, obviously bolle has the strats from his brother Ferry, who probably a very great mentor to have, the last winner of the Brawl last year. So yeah, we do see Mokuura also starting to get a little bit of a lead here. So yeah, now people are getting a bit more split up here. Titanwara very far behind. Oh, and actually Vara is closing in that gap between Mokuura and himself. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a close one between these two, I think. I predicted there was gonna be a battle between bolle and Titanwara, but we actually have a battle between the 2 lower seeds here. Oh, Vara almost not making that jump, but he's sticking in it. Going for the wallbang there, and it looks like Vara has a lot more speed on this wallbang actually. I've seen that before, that the speed that you get out of this wallbang can be quite varying. I'm not sure why that happens, or if it's something that you can control yourself. Either way though, Mokuura is in that lead, as we saw a bit of a weird line on that water, like next to the water section from Vara. Both players going on the right side from the palm trees. This is also a alternative line that you can do. I think it's a little bit of a safer line, but also a bit slower. Oh, and we see Vara hitting that window. Luckily it's not that big of a respawn, but he does have a shaky landing after as well, so not very great for him. Let me take a look on bolle, see how he is doing. Don't think he had any major mistakes. Looks like he's gonna go for a pretty decent time actually. Mokuura going for that flip as well, surely after Vara is as well. And we see Titanwara 2 checkpoints behind, on his own map even. Bolle driving like a madman already. Yes, he sure is. Alright, yeah. The gap has become a bit close, or bigger between these two. So yeah, bolle, he can pretty much take it very easy to the finish, but I'm sure he's gonna take the risky finish here, as he is going for it, and he makes it. Let's see. Oh, he hits the pillar. Doesn't matter too much. I think he would have set a 410 with that maybe. And Mokuura getting 2nd place, Vara getting 3rd. Titanwara going for that 4th place. Sadly, I think he got a bit unfocused there because of that early mistake, and he kind of accepted that he was 4th already. So let's see if he can you know, keep things together. And go for a very consistent run on the next one. Alright, round 2. Alright, let me actually take a look at Mokuura to see if he's doing the strat. He is not, and we see Vara also not going for the strat. So yeah, already a slight disadvantage from the start. We can kind of see how much the new strat actually saves. Mokuura having to respawn, and it is a big snowball checkpoint. He's gonna lose a lot of time with that. Oh, Vara not with the best line, but he is gonna land inside this transition, so not much time lost. Yeah, you can just see already Mokuura being so much out of it, and another respawn for him that puts him like in the place that Titanwara is in last round. But yeah, let's take a look. Titanwara going, opting to go for the left side of the magnet. And right now it is a lot closer between these two, Bolle and Titanwara. I think actually it is not too much of an advantage that it's his own map at this point, because the players have had so much time to practice themselves, and yeah, full month of training. It's yeah, it's hard to call it a mapper's advantage at this point. But yeah, Titanwara gaining and losing again, but yeah, he's really trying to push and get that first place, but Bolle is just too far out of reach here. You saw he was within the second 2 checkpoints ago, but now he's back in 1.3 seconds behind. Bolle is just showing a very good pace here. And more importantly, also a very consistent pace as of now. Titanwara though, also with a way more consistent run here. As he's slightly losing a bit of time. Ooh, not with the best line, I think there. I think this section also can gain you a lot of time. And Bolle having that way better than Titanwara, gaining even more time. So yeah, still this round not the closest, but you can always capitalize on the mistake. And you see here Titanwara going for the left side of the palm trees, going on the stairs at the dock of the water. I think that's a little bit faster. But yeah, Titanwara looking strong, but as I say that, he has to go for the respawn, and I hear someone behind him. It is Vara, who is literally less than a car length in between. Look, they're going for yeah, for a crazy battle right now. Oh, Vara has way more speed with that turn, and he overtakes him but loses it right back. So we have a nice battle on our hands here. Vara versus Vara, indeed. Oh, he hits the staircase a little bit, but actually doesn't lose too much for some reason. He actually gains. Not sure how that works, that logic, but did Titanwara make a mistake? He did. And yeah, that is a respawn for him. And now he's almost in a battle with Mokuura as well. So Titanwara showing not very good signs here. As we have, yeah, not the best round actually from these players, except for Bolle, who is already going for the finish, and he clocks in a 4:07.58. That is a insane match time. He does say that he has a fill in his run, so could have been even better. Vara also finishing with a 4:21. And Titanwara going for a finish as well. Mokuura right behind him actually. So let's take a quick look at the points. Bolle looking to get that clean sweep, which will be a very tough ask, I think. Mokuura actually with 10 points. or no, Vara with 10 points, and Mokuura with 9 points, Titanwara with 7 points. So it's just the start of this match. I think Titanwara is definitely capable of, you know, making a bit of a comeback here. Mokuura not with the best start here, losing already quite a lot of time here, but still, he is in it. I think the difficulty of this map is, I think it's like medium. I'm not sure if you guys would agree, but it's definitely not the hardest map. Also not the easiest, but it is a map where like you can find yourself in very close battles all the way if you like. You should also focus a little bit on pace as well, I think, in this map. You can't just get away with saving everything. Bolle and Titanwara looking pretty good right now. Just 0.6 in between, but it looks like Bolle is always starting with a lead on this map. He's just a bit faster than everyone in every single round here, and I don't think he has made any like big mistakes so far. No, definitely no respawns, I believe. Oh, we have a battle between Vara and Mokuura as well, and I will follow the battle for first place, because that's, I think, a bit more interesting. But I'm keeping my eye on the behind as well. Very close actually. Oh, Mokuura going very much to the left, but not a big problem. I think this match is gonna all count on can Bolle go do runs without any mistakes, because you can see if Bolle makes a mistake, then Titanwara will catch right up. And Bolle actually makes a mistake and Titanwara is in the lead. How does that happen? I'm starting to believe that caster's curse. But yeah, Titanwara now in quite a comfortable lead, I would say. But yeah, maybe not like guaranteed, because Bolle is still 3 seconds behind you, and Bolle with his pace and consistency shown so far in the last rounds, it is definitely not guaranteed to win this one. Let's take a look at the pack behind as well, who are still battling. Actually, and Mokuura makes that mistake. I'm catching all mistakes perfectly for some reason. I swear I had nothing to do with it. But yeah, Bolle, oh, having a very fast section. He's gonna gain a lot with that. And he is gonna go for the snipe, I'm sure. And this is definitely within realms of risky finish possibilities. So we're gonna have to take a look at what's gonna happen. I'm sure that both players are quite comfortable with that risky strat at the finish. Oh, Bolle, nice lines, but loses a little bit. Saw a mistake earlier from Titanwara at this part. Oh, but he does lose a lot of time. Bolle has such an insane amount of speed out of that landing. And he shoots up to first place. And look at him go. Already building an instant lead of 1.2 seconds. Oh, Titanwara also... I mean, he saved his line quite a bit. Actually gaining. So yeah, let's take a look at Bolle. He has to go for the risky finish. I'm sure he knows. Ooh, almost hitting, but... Let's take a look. Can he make it? Oh, he actually hits. And Titanwara is going for the safe finish. That was... I think it was risky to go for the safe finish on his part. Ah, no, it was actually very smart for him to do that. There was no way of him catching up to Bolle if he made it, but he would definitely have gotten it if with the safe strat. So very nice. Mokuura getting third, Vara getting fourth this time. I have to hydrate. Thank you for that again. Very important as a caster to hydrate a lot. Alright, we're gonna get into the second map, which is Fortune of the Dawn. Let's go. Only the second time this map is gonna get played. I'm not sure why players decide to ban this map quite often. I think my guess is that it has to do with just driving styles that people don't prefer. It's quite a specific driving style. It has a lot of wider lines than most RPG maps. A lot of speed that you have to build up in lots of areas and that kind of stuff, so maybe that has something to do with it. It's quite easy as well, but the respawns are not very forgiving at all. But yeah, it is a very beautiful map, to say the least. Very nice theme here. Lots of custom objects that he basically made like one huge custom object, which you can see here. Right, pretty cool map actually from above as well. Lots of details around the place. I actually did a little bit of work with him detailing like these kind of areas to make it less plain, basically. Maybe you can see some resemblance in my scenery style over here. But yeah, 99% of the work is obviously done by Fawcett, who made a beautiful masterpiece here. Kind of sad to see players ban this map quite a lot, because it is a very beautiful map. And I actually wonder if players were accounting for this map to be played. Mokuura was saying at the start of this match that he thought the map pool was very nice. So he might be pretty content to see this map actually. He might have been well prepared on this map. I'm not sure about the others actually. Bolle already in with quite a good pace in this warm-up here. Yeah, by the way, this map is insanely dark on my PC, so I have to apologize in advance for that if you guys have some trouble seeing different areas. Could you please cast this with the beautiful and peaceful music added to this track? Yeah, it's on right now. Not sure how the volumes are. You should be able to hear it quite softly, I think. Actually, the first time I'm hearing this music, it is indeed quite nice. Very fitting of the theme. I always love to see custom music for RPG tracks. They really add so much to the atmosphere. So yeah, this end is very much like just have to drive, and I feel like there's not really too much place to gain. But yeah, we're not very experienced in spectating this map, or we haven't seen this map so much, so we're gonna have to see. But yeah, I don't know if everyone already knows the new clan being created during the RPG Brawl. It is the Underdogs. So Vara is also part of it. And it's started in a really funny way. So someone... Wait. I thought it was Foot who made a tier list, like a player tier list from all the Brawl players who qualified. And then there was one tab. The very first tab was called Underdogs, I think. And basically Jot, he decided to create a clan with most of the underdogs from that tier list and called themselves Underdogs. I think Blasters always is also in it. And obviously Vara as well, and Skinny as well. I think there's one or two other Underdogs players. But it's very cool to see a new clan being created in the RPG Brawl. And I definitely hope they will keep it up in the future after Brawl as well. Yo, and welcome Pinda Pixel and Paxius. Yo. Alright. Yeah, you can find the tier list, I think, if you scroll up in the general chat of the RPG Brawl. Foot posted it. But yeah, let's get into it. We have the first round of Fortune of the Dawn by Fawcett already. Players losing a bit of time here. Bolle is finding himself in a very rare last place, but with a very good turnaround he gets it right back and shoots up to first place actually. Mokuura making a bit of a bigger mistake though. And we can see a very close battle of the start here. Vara and Titanwara getting pretty equal-ish starts here. Titanwara is... yeah, okay, he loses it right back. Vara has a slightly better section here. Bolle is starting to build that lead here. So this section is quite tricky because there's some invisible block shenanigans going on there. And yeah, we can see the risk of that as Titanwara makes a mistake there. Vara is right in it. Bolle as well, having a pretty decent section. He's already 1.6 seconds behind or ahead here. Mokuura as well, not with any major mistakes. We have the first very scary part here. This ramp, I think, is very scary, especially in rounds. Both Vara and Mokuura make it as well as Bolle. Titanwara is already 18 seconds behind at the start of Fortune. He does make that section though. Can potentially still capitalize on mistakes from other players, but yeah, Titanwara is... oh, Bolle! I just managed to catch that, but Bolle has a very, very big respawn actually. So, as I was saying before, this map has very unforgiving respawns, and we can see it right there. It's more than 18 seconds he lost because of that, and is now in the back battling with Titanwara. So actually they're insanely equal right now. They're like, yeah, look at that. It's only 10 thousandths in between these two. But yeah, that gives up a 10-pointer to either Mokuura or Vara if they both don't make any very big mistakes, which is of course always possible. Yeah, Vara is in quite a bit of a lead against Mokuura. So I'm gonna focus this rare battle in the back. Let's see who's gonna get that third place out of these two. So yeah, already Bolle is... the clean sweep is starting to look very grim for him, but yeah, obviously that's not the worst case scenario, not getting a clean sweep. Still looking very strong in the points here, and wow, this is so dark in on high settings. That's crazy actually. Hope you guys can see anything. Let's take a look at the front of the pack. Again, no real mistakes from these two in the front. See, Mokuura also following behind here. So we have this really, really big barrel jump coming up. And it is possible to not get enough speed here. It looks like Mokuura has enough speed there. Vara as well. But Mokuura is within 2 seconds now. So yeah, the 10 pointers is up for grabs. This section is really, really long without any checkpoints, but it's also quite easy. Can definitely go for the superior lines there. We see Mokuura going for that Neo slide and has a perfect entry into that branch. So he gains a little bit more time with that, I think. Also, this jump is quite precise with the speed that you need to get, and he doesn't get enough speed. And with that respawn, Bolle and Titanwara are ahead of him, so he loses a lot of time. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait. Why is Bolle in front of Vara? Vara, did he miss? He missed the checkpoint. Where did he miss a checkpoint? How is that possible? Dude, where can you even miss a checkpoint on this map? Oh, that is so unfortunate. And Bolle actually keeps that clean sweep alive. And that is so unfortunate, man. Holy shit. That could have been an insane 10-pointer from Vara. Like a well-needed one to get himself right up in the battle with the points. But, oh, man. You missed CP at the huge jump. Weird. Alright, let's get into the second round of Fortune. That is really something you don't want to see. Like, imagine in your mind you have the 10-pointer already, and instead of that you have 0 points. I hope that doesn't affect him too much mentally in this match. Oh, Titanwara, a bit of a wonky section. Mokuura as well. Bolle gets granted that lead instantly at the start, but it's also due to his very fast pace, of course. Big battle. We saw some mistakes here in the previous round. Can Titanwara keep it together? He does, and he actually has a superior line there. Ooh, Vara, bit of a bumpy section. Allows Titanwara to widen that gap. Oh, but he closes it right away. With superior speed there. Oh, that is a very interesting line. I have not seen that before, and Titanwara with a mistake. Having to respawn, and that is a big time loss again. Let's see. Mokuura has a chance to catch up now. And yeah, again, we see very, very big distances of all the players. See Vara with 3 seconds behind Bolle, but oh, he clipped, but he barely has enough time to, or like speed to make that jump. And he will make this section. Oh, I think Titanwara and Mokuura both having to respawn there. I'm starting to think that maybe Titanwara wasn't anticipating to play this map. Maybe? Who knows? Bolle is still in the lead. Vara also going for that very large wall ride on the side of the mountain there. Titanwara, oh man, I think he had another respawn because Mokuura is in the front of him now. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Yeah, like, it's so dark here. I cannot even see anything. How is it on the stream? Is it, can you see something? Or is it just my screen? Either way, bolle. Let's take a look at his lines. Because he's been in front so much, we're not giving him too much camera time. But now this is a good round to put the camera on him, I think. Yeah, 2 maps are very dark. Oh, bolle! Bolle having to respawn, and that changes things because Vara is again in the lead. It's the same round as the last one. Can Vara take that checkpoint? I'm not sure still the one that he missed. I think it was the previous one that he just took. But I heard the checkpoint sound, and I'm sure that he took this one. So yeah, let's see if he can convert this one into a 10-pointer. I think he really deserves that one. And yo, Vadidas. By the way, didn't you also qualify? Because I did see some of your times on some of the maps, I think. Okay, Vara makes this jump, and I think that was about the last very tricky jump that you need to land. This next section speaks for itself, and he is gonna clock in that 10-pointer. Actually making it quite close with that quarter pipe jump. But yeah, he gets it. Redemption. Good sportsmanship, bolle, says Astro. I'm not sure if he did that on purpose. But yeah, bolle with 2nd place. Let's take a look at the battle behind, and Titanwara is so far behind actually. A lot of mistakes from him. And welcome Lofter. Ah, you only hunted Anoyo? Ah, okay. Yeah, I remember seeing your name in on the leaderboards of that map, I think then. Titanwara is just about able to get points on the board, because the finish timer is nearing the 10 seconds. Let's take a look at the points. I think there's gonna be quite some position changes on this map. Oh wait, never mind. But it gets closer though in the points. So yeah, we see bolle with a big lead over the rest, but the rest is still all in it to get that 2nd place. And I have to remind you guys that 2nd place is equally as important as getting 1st place, because it allows you to still stay in the winner's bracket. And obviously that is very advantageous. Being 2nd place though, you do have to play against the 1st seed of the other match, so you are gonna have a tougher matchup. But any round, every week that you can stay in the winner's bracket is a big advantage, I think, for you. So yeah, we see Mokuura with a small mistake there, losing a bit of time. The rest are still quite close battling. Bolle again creating that lead. Vara has a bit of a landing bug there, so loses quite a lot of time throughout this whole section. This map has really a lot of snowball checkpoints. As we see this really interesting line actually from Vara. I think it's maybe he does it to be a little bit safer, to have enough time to line himself up for the next jump. And yeah, that is actually a very nice idea from him, if he came up with that himself. I have not seen that one. Also, nice drift into this cave section. A very long freewheel section. Obviously, you don't want to tap or get some bugs or lose speed here, because it's going to very much snowball. Look at bolle go, man. He's just really in his own element. He's really not battling against anyone but himself. Very, very close wall ride. He almost hit the rock there on the side. But yeah, goes for a very, very fast pace as it looks so far. Let's take a look. Yeah, all the players are just a bit too far away to really have interesting battles going on. It's quite consistently... yeah, there's a consistent gap between all the players, so it seems. Titanwara 3.9 seconds behind bolle. Vara again 3 seconds behind him, and then 3 seconds behind him is Mokuura. So yeah, no big mistakes, but just small mistakes here and there, and it snowballs into bigger time losses each time. And if bolle does not make mistakes, he's just gonna get a huge lead eventually, like we're seeing right now. But he still needs to close this map. We have seen a couple big respawns from him. So bolle is definitely not perfect. But right now, his driving is looking perfect. Can he transfer this into a clean run win to close this map? Bolle 5 seconds ahead. I think Titanwara had not the best entry on that log, so he's losing 1.5 seconds with that as well. So definitely no real chances to catch up. Maybe even if bolle makes a mistake, he's not gonna catch up at this point. Let's see though, what time is he gonna get? He is on a banger actually. Let's take a look. 4:25. Very nice time. I think that's probably very close to the best match time driven on this map, I think, I would say. Ooh, Vara, I think also make a mistake because Mokuura has taken away the 3rd place from him. Titanwara gets 2nd, Vara gets last. So if we take a look at the points, we see Titanwara is slowly getting a bit of an advantage above Vara and Mokuura as well. So 2nd place is looking all the more likely for him. As we go into the next map, which is Hanoyo Konoyo, built by some random guy, I don't know. Not important. Yeah, one more warm-up. Dude, what is that sound, man? Is it like a horn or something? It's actually the horn of Vara. It's so trippy. It looks like it's something that's going on behind you or something. Maybe it's a strat to distract the other players, but I don't think all the players have cars turned on anyways. But yeah, bolle is also, I think, top 3 or top 4 on this map. So I'm sure he's gonna look to go insane with his times here. But yeah, he should be careful not to make mistakes, because yeah, that's, I think, the most important thing right now is not make mistakes, just get the 10 pointers easy. I think he, especially with Ferry as a shot caller, they're just gonna go like for the fastest possible time every time, no matter what the situation is, no matter if there's 300 euros prize pool on the line. He's just gonna go risk it all. I'm pushing him to drive out of his mind, Ferry says. As expected, of course. So have any of you attempted the Easter egg on this map? It's actually quite an easy Easter egg. I can give you a bit of a hint. You basically have to find a secret area in each part of this map. This map consists of 4 parts. I think there was a handful of players who have finished it. Hazard finished it the first time, and Mitri as well during testing. Sheeps finished it like a couple days ago actually. He saw Hazard driving. Nice. Alright, let's take a look how bolle does the ending. It can be quite decisive in this map. Oof, crashing there. I gotta remember to stay hydrated, especially during the warm-ups. You guys seen my big ass water bottle? Look as for the comparison to my hand, and I have really big hands. It's over 2 liters. Gotta stay hydrated, dude. Ooh. Damn, Vara was, or bolle was actually on 11.6. I almost called him Ferry. Alright. Let's get into it. Anoyo Konoyo. Let's take a quick look at the points here. We have bolle on 52, Titanwara on 32, Vara on 26, Mokuura on 25. So no one is definitely out of it in this match. We see a balanced start from all the players. So this next section is, yeah, you can really go crazy on this section. I think you can really push it really hard if you practice enough. Because there's a lot of slowing down and gear things. And what? Bolle made a mistake. And he finds himself in last place at the very start of this map. So 7 seconds behind, which is quite big for a map like this. And Titanwara also having to respawn there, and bolle shoots right up to second place, or to third place rather. And now we have a rare battle between Vara and Mokuura for that first place. But yeah, I'm sure bolle and Titanwara are gonna risk it to get a better position here. Look at these two. Vara and Mokuura are probably a bit shaky right now. As we can see, Vara, a little bit of a clip there, allows Mokuura to shoot up to first place. But Mokuura, is he gonna make this actually? It's gonna be... Ah, okay. He's got it. He's got it. But yeah, losing more and more time. And let's take a quick look at bolle. Yeah, who was 7 seconds behind is now 4 seconds behind. Yeah, Titanwara not really gaining too much, but bolle is definitely gonna risk it all here and might as well hold the camera on him, because yeah, it's quite a good demonstration of how much you're gonna risk. But as he does that, he goes way too much to the right. I think he wanted to have a really fast landing there, but he just took it a bit too risky there. But yeah, still he gains time, 3.6 seconds. So as we near the end, I think the 2 players in front are gonna sweat a little bit. Take a look, bolle is still gaining time, 3.2 seconds now. Bolle, very nice landing from him, keeping that speed, not releasing the gas pedal at all. And he's gonna gain so much time even more here. Oh, but he hits. Not the worst mistake though, but yeah, we entered that last section. Let's take a look. And Vara has a huge mistake on that dirt. And this is gonna be a wild finish. But bolle, he chokes. And he is definitely not gonna win this one. We see Vara, quite a big disadvantage for him. Mokuura is gonna get himself a well-needed 10-pointer if he makes this jump. And he does. And that's a 10-pointer from him. Finishes with a 320-21, which will definitely not be enough, I think, in the rest of the maps, but on this or in the next of the rounds. But yeah, bolle making another mistake here. Wait, Titanwara? Wait, what did bolle do? Did he just drive off the left side? Boss. Left and right of the fin is no trigger. Yeah, he just drove like to the right side, missing the finish. I'm not sure you can blame me from that. I think that's your own fault. But yeah, unfortunate for him. I think he just lost 1 or 2 points with that though, because Titanwara overtook him to 3rd place. So not a huge deal. And obviously bolle has a huge lead to work with. Yeah, of course. I'm also joking. Alright, let's go into the second round here. I'm sure that bolle wants to prove his pace on this map. And we already see him, how fast he is through all of these sections. But, oh man, he is just a little bit too fast for this map. And just gets destroyed. But luckily it's not as big of a mistake as last round. And we already see he made up for it quite a bit last round in raw pace. So yeah, this shouldn't be a problem for him to actually overtake. And look at that, Titanwara with a mistake, and bolle goes so close to the edge of that little pillar there. And with that gains so much time over the rest. And he shoots right back into 1st place. Almost. Mokuura and bolle are right inside each other. So yeah, we have a really close battle on our hands. Let's put the camera on the last player, because it's quite a nice overview to see the disparity between all these players. Yeah, we have quite a train being formed here. Mokuura loses his good line and yeah, shoots up to last place right there. Bolle starting to form a bit of his signature lead over the others. But yeah, we have seen some slight consistency problems from him. So yeah, let's see if he can hold it together. Mokuura falling quite a bit behind. We have a battle for the 2nd place as well though. Titanwara versus Vara. So yeah, we have seen a bit of issues from the landing of this particular jump we see right here. But these players are jumping quite far to the left, which is definitely the best line. You don't want to jump too far to the right there. And we enter that last section. It is not over till you have reached the finish on this map. A very scary section here. Put the camera on bolle quickly. He does make that jump, and with that almost seals himself this victory. Oh, but ooh, he actually has a very bumpy section, and Titanwara is gonna take over that lead. Let's see though. Titanwara, he is risking it, and he gets quite a lot of speed there, but bolle gets more speed, but it's just not enough. And bolle, or Titanwara, takes that victory over bolle in the very last section of this map. Mokuura takes that last place. Wow. Very nice snipe from Titanwara. That really shows you can never give up, even if you're down a couple seconds. just stay positive, because your opponents will make mistakes at some point. Close battle. Alright, let's get into the next round. We have seen no one having trouble with the start checkpoint. Definitely don't want to make a respawn there, because you're going to be instant out of it. But yeah, not any clean rounds on this map so far. So I've heard people say that they think that this map is the easiest, but it's not proven to be the very easiest map of the pool, because people are definitely not getting the consistent runs that they are looking for here. Mokuura falling a little bit behind. Yeah, just look at bolle, like, this guy is so insanely fast. He just gets like an instant lead of 1 second right at the start. I think the first section is very much a place where you can gain a lot of speed. Oh, Vara, yeah, he should go for the respawn. Okay, he just makes it. Never mind. Will he get this? Yes, he does. Oh, we see bolle. Did he make a mistake? He did. Titanwara shoots up to first place, and bolle is now in third. So another interesting round that we're gonna see, and bolle makes another mistake. Gets a bit of a wonky section there. Can be a bit scary, this uphill. But yeah, bolle is starting to lose it a little bit. Oh, Mokuura, that is not a very good line, hitting that thing over there. Luckily he does not need to respawn, but bolle is gonna definitely close into his position very soon. Especially if he does that. Can he make that? He does. He does. Alright. Camera on Vara, as he is in a position to maybe make something happen. Titanwara though definitely is in a dire need of a 10-pointer to even get closer actually to bolle. Bolle is on 61 points, but so that means a 10-pointer puts him in finalist. But anything less than that doesn't put him in finalist, so that's another chance for players to get closer to him. Titanwara entering the last section. Can he convert this one into a 10-pointer? Let's take a look. This dirt can be so wonky. You really gotta be perfect in your lines if you wanna get a good section here. He does make that jump though. Let's see. Section. The very last turn can be a bit risky, but like he really doesn't need to risk right now. And yeah, he has got it. And that's actually a very nice time. It's gonna be a 17. A low 17 from Titanwara. Vara with that 23 from bolle. Mokuura making a little bit more bigger mistakes than the rest. He is able to finish, but yeah. It's actually very close for the third place as well, if you take a look at the scoreboard. Mokuura and Vara are going back and forth here in points. Definitely not the easiest map from Ferry. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the easiest map either. Alright. We enter Layali Alsama. So yeah, we did see bolle drive his best times here, so far at least. So this is definitely the place he's looking for to convert this one into a victory. So we take a look at the points here. Bolle is on 65 points. That means he is very likely to reach finalist position in the next round. Titanwara though also getting quite close. He just needs 2 victories to get finalists as well. So yeah, chances are kind of slipping away from Vara and Mokuura as well to to go for that second place. But yeah, in the Brawl, no match is over till it's over, till a finalist actually gets first place. So you can never stop giving up, or you can never give up. You can always try to do your best. As we see, not players with no big mistakes, but yeah, it's really showing the difference between the pace. As we see Vara and Mokuura just falling behind, as Bolle and Titanwara are just in a league of their own, especially Bolle here. Nice lines from him. Just a slight steer in the midair to get like the perfect setup for the next drift into the right. Gets very good exit speed out of the magnet, and yeah, he is looking at a solid run. Ooh, very low jump here. That is so risky. I wouldn't dare to go for that line, but probably I'm too slow to even go for this line. Titanwara is 2.5 seconds behind. Mokuura though, he is also almost keeping up with the rest, and Vara is a little bit behind him, so yeah, interesting to see. But Bolle is just increasing and increasing his lead. But as I say that, we see him appear right on that checkpoint line, meaning he has to respawn. And yeah, he finds himself in third place. Look at Vara. Vara is saying, hello, what are you doing here in the back? I'm not used to seeing you around here. But yeah, Bolle is going for the overtake on Mokuura, and Mokuura smashes into the pillar. Will he be able to make it? Look at them, they're both making mistakes at the same spot, but they're luckily don't have to respawn. But that is such a huge deficit that you have to work with. It's now basically a battle for third place and a battle for first. Bolle, can he make something happen? Titanwara, did he crash? What a unfortunate place to disconnect, actually, being in the first place with a nice lead to work with. Sad, man. RIP. Yeah, I think this round is still gonna get played out, but maybe we're gonna take a pause in the next for the next round, because this round has been being played out quite a bit already before he got the disconnect. So that is very unfortunate, actually. Could be an important 10-pointer for him, actually. Oof. Oh, I was not sure. Maybe Vara was able to make that jump, actually. But yeah, having to respawn there grants Mokuura that second place. Bolle is going for this last checkpoint. What are you doing, Bolle? Oof. That was the most scuffed line I've seen, but he can actually afford it because Mokuura is still behind him. Will Bolle go for the safe way? Of course he is not. And okay, this is gonna cost him points, but he's so lucky that Mokuura also makes a mistake there. Very insane time being set. 4:27. Almost world record. Nice ambient sounds. RIP. Yeah, very unfortunate for Titanwara. We're definitely gonna pause, I think. Yeah, he's not playing. Unfortunate. Yeah, he has to restart his brain right there. Go back home, little cockroach. Yo, nice cut from Bolle. You're only missing like 20 checkpoints. Imagine playing this map with this media tracker going on. Alright, we're getting into it. Let's go. We are, I believe, live, but look at Titanwara, he's lagging around. So it looks like he has some internet issues going on. I hope that's gonna fix itself. Ah, yeah. Thanks for the tip. I probably had pressed that once or something. Yeah, I pressed it, so now cars shouldn't be disappearing inside each other. Oh my god. Titanwara. I mean, he is second. But we're just gonna have to believe the overlay here. But yeah, Bolle is now in first place, so we can pretty much only look at... Man, look at... I don't know, man. It is unfortunate that he's lagging, but it's always so comical seeing the car like teleport and like flying around. Oh, but... Oh yeah, he does get the time ignored. Alright, we're gonna take a little bit of a break to see if Titanwara can sort out his internet issue. We're not in a live round. So we're just gonna wait what's gonna happen with Titanwara's internet. Looks like his car is still teleporting. Bolle is chilling on the pillows over there. Alright, Zilux says that he's changing his internet. As Bolle is trying to discover a new strat on this map. Maybe a little bit of a shortcut through the through the fence. I don't think that's possible to drive through. Alright, it looks like Titanwara is gonna use the 4G of his phone, so yeah. Hopefully it doesn't cost him too much. Or maybe he has unlimited bundle or something. Alright, I think we're about to kick things off. Trackmania doesn't use much data. Ah, really? That is interesting. I thought like gaming in general would use like quite a bit of data compared to browsing. But I guess it varies a lot on the game. Fairy is saying that Bolle has to finish fast because they gotta eat. Nah, Dad. We gotta play some Trackmania now. Get your priorities straight. You don't need to send any graphics. Yeah, true. That is true, actually. It does make sense. Yeah, it's only... Yeah, but it's a lot of position data, though. But it's, I guess, only a bit of numbers and some text, so... Whoa. What the fuck? What is happening, man? Guys. I think the chat is broke. The chat machine broke. Titanwara can't play, so maybe he needs to be forced. Oh, he means that his internet is too shit, or what? Maybe he needs to be forced to play. Maybe he can. I don't know. Oh. Alright, sorry guys, bear with us, we are experiencing a bit of issues. But it looks like Titanwara is ready. So we're about to kick things off. The chat seems to be fixed as well. Bit of chaos. I mean, a bit of chaos during a moment of seriousness is not the worst, right? Let's see if the players can retain their focus. Let's get into it. We are live, as the admin astronaut calls it. Let's get into it. Let's put the camera on Titanwara. His car seems to be not teleporting anymore. Very good sign. Alright, let's take a quick look at the points here. It's so annoying that I have to go to that page. Alright, Bolle is on finalist. We have Titanwara on 56 points, missing out on that 10-pointer the previous round. And Mokuura at 47, Vara on 46. So, let's get into it. Bolle has a big mistake here. So, that might be the case that Bolle won't be able to win this round at least. So that's another chance for Titanwara to potentially get a 10-pointer, and he's well on his way. He's overtaking Vara right there and finds himself in first place. Vara though is very much lurking in the back, and he doesn't want to let that happen. Oh, has a nice exit speed in the magnet, but Titanwara has even better speed, so he shoots right back to first place here. Let's take a quick look at Mokuura and Bolle, who are very close as well. Bolle is, I'm sure, gonna go for the overtake at this point. Oh, Mokuura is staying in it with pretty nice lines, but not for long, and Bolle is overtaking him. Let's take a look at that battle for first place, though. Titanwara, very nice lines. Obviously, very knowledgeable about this map, having built it himself. So I think Titanwara has built the route of this map, and Zilux has built the scenery, basically. So obviously Titanwara is the better player out of the two, so he was working on the route of this map. We can definitely see that this map has been built by a very, very good driver, because this map is very enjoyable to drive as well. Vara, though, still not with any mistakes, but he's just losing out on that pace from Titanwara. Oh, we actually see bolle creeping up on Vara as well, so bolle, with that huge mistake, makes right up for it with his pure pace in this round. Already into that second place. Yeah, we see very good line here from bolle, and he bumps his car very early on the wallbang there, which allows his car to basically slow down the perfect speed that he needs for the next section. Also taking this part very good. Perfect slides from him, and it is scary territory for Titanwara. He really cannot afford any mistake, not even small mistakes at this point. He's already within risky finish distance, and bolle, we know how fast he is. He is definitely going to go for the overtake. Let's take a look at Titanwara. Can he make it through these next sections? Bolle is going to have a nice landing as well. Going to build a lot of speed here, but Titanwara not with the worst section as well. So he is retaining that lead for now. Bolle. Ooh. Nice drifts, very close to the walls here. And it's gonna be now or never. Is he gonna take this one home, or is Titanwara gonna stay in that lead here? Titanwara definitely has to go for this risky finish. Let's take a look. Will he make it? He goes for it. And he lands it. Is he gonna hit that pillar? Oh! He is not gonna hit that pillar, but bolle is hitting that pillar. Obviously, doesn't matter too much, as he needs to win the round anyways, because he's finalist. But yeah, very nice battle from the two actually. Titanwara just a little bit faster in this particular round. Mokuura, though, a bit further behind. Yeah, so again, Vara and Mokuura are going back and forth with the points here. They are tied now. Both on 50 actually. So yeah, Titanwara is on 66 points, so he is starting to come dangerously close to bolle. Bolle definitely has one more chance to close this one out. We saw an early mistake. Who was it? It was Titanwara. That is a pretty bad situation from him, because he is definitely the one to who has the most chance to deny the victory from bolle, as he's definitely one of the faster guys in this round. So yeah, let's see though. Vara is actually keeping up quite nicely with the pace from bolle, finding himself just 0.7 behind. We know that bolle is just such a fast guy already in the start here as well. He's just so fast. But yeah, not the most consistent driving from him, at least so far. I heard from Ferry that he can be a bit like nervous for these matches. Obviously, especially at the start, you're gonna be nervous for your first match. So I think that definitely plays a factor into this match. But yeah, bolle is extending that lead. He really wants to close this one out and not make it as close as it is getting now. Very indeed saying that he is quite nervous. Yeah, I'm sure that everyone has some nerves going on, but if you're in the top seed, you're expected to win. Everyone is thinking you're gonna get this one easy. It might be even more pressure, you know. that you put on yourself, as you're like, you might think, oh, I'm expected to win this one easy, and when things aren't going your way, yeah, as we see a mistake from Mokuura there, if things aren't going your way, yeah, you might start to yeah, mess up yourself a little bit, mess up your mentality. Oh, we see a mistake from Bolle. Big respawn from him, and he is not gonna close this one out this round, probably. Not if it's on Vara's watch or Titanwara's watch. As here they're both battling. We see Titanwara going for the overtake here. Yeah, very close one. Oh, Titanwara! First time I've seen a mistake there, but he might have gotten a no slide and he hits again. Such a big time loss, as you really wanna continue that speed here. It really snowballs into the next section there, and Bolle has a chance, a small chance, but a chance nevertheless, to maybe go for the overtake here, but he messes up, hits that pillar, loses valuable time here. Still has a chance, I would say, but definitely his chance became a lot harder. Vara, he wants to deny this victory, and he wants to prove himself to be still part of the battle here in the points. Let's take a look. Oh, he's gonna have a bad line. Will he be able to? Oh, he actually managed to save it quite nicely, but Bolle has that superior speed. I'm sure he got that landing way better, so we're gonna see him close that gap. Just a second in between these players. Bolle, nice lines. With Vara, actually also quite nice lines here. Vara is having a very steady lead. And Vara, is he gonna get that risky finish? Ooh, barely gets a crash with that nosedive. He's going for the safe way. What is he doing? Oh, Bolle! Oh my god. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Bolle crashing into that pillar. He could have closed things out. He could have been finished. He could have been finished in first place and already have won this match. But instead he finds himself in a double finalist situation here, as Titanwara shoots up to finalist. I think we're going to the next map now. So yeah, crazy ending there. Bolle just hitting that pillar. I think he definitely wanted to risk it a lot, going for the most optimal line where you steer as much to the right as possible. But yeah, I don't think it was worth it. You could have like gone for like a less risky ending there, and he would have definitely closed it out. But yeah, we go into a wild card of a map, Fortune of the Dawn. And I think yeah, I think Bolle is in a bit of an advantage at this point, because we have seen no good rounds here actually from Titanwara. But alright, Titanwara had a false start, I think. Ah, Titanwara, what's happening? Ah, Titan's still loading. Huh? What? Did you see? Titanwara was still like at the start, but he had CP1 in the HUD. Did you see that? Alright guys, in the chat, how are you doing? Who do you think is gonna take this one? Is it gonna be Bolle or Titanwara? We have a double finalist situation for the first place. I don't think we've seen it for the first place. We've definitely seen it for the second place. I could be mistaken. Probably Big Brain Morpio, who has crazy memory, can help us with that. I don't think we have seen a double finalist situation for first place. Right, we're going into it. Titanwara is in the match, and we see the two in finalists going at it. First and second place, Bolle and Titanwara. Everything is on the line. You definitely want to get that first place to get a way better seat in your next match. So yeah, Bolle is gonna show Titanwara that he's the boss, or will Titanwara make an absolutely insane comeback, even though he has all these internet issues? Let's take a look. Bolle is forming a bigger lead here over Titanwara. We can definitely say that Bolle has the superior pace of everyone here by actually quite a large margin, but he has shown that he is not perfect and lacks maybe a little bit of consistency that he has to work on. Definitely he has a lot of time to work on that, as we find ourselves quite early in the tournament still. Titanwara making that jump. Nice section here from him. Bolle though is building that lead. We have seen a respawn him from Bolle at this checkpoint. Can he hold his own? He lines up that Neo slide perfectly. Carries a lot of speed through this section. Nice drift from him to carry some more speed here. And he definitely has his checkpoint. Can be a bit scary as we're in free will for such a short or such a long time. But yeah, 2 seconds ahead. And for this round, I'm definitely going to focus on the top here, as we have a very important round on our hands here. We do see Mokuura and Vara battling for that 3rd place as well. But yeah, it's all in Bolle's hand. Can he carry this one home? Can he close this one out? It's been a stressful match for him. Lots of mistakes, lots of really good times as well. He set a very nice time on Layali, I think, or as well on Anoyo. Spec the 2nd guy. I mean, I could spec Titanwara as well, but he's just a bit too far behind as well. Like, there's no real battle going on. I think it's more in Bolle's hand right now to lose this one, rather than to Titanwara to catch up. I think it's more interesting to see what Bolle is gonna do. Can he carry this one home or not? I don't think. I think Titanwara just lacks the pace to catch up with Bolle right here. We see time and time again, Bolle, when he's not crashing, he's always extending a lead. Right, this checkpoint, important checkpoint coming up. Can he land this one? And chances are slipping away. Titanwara. It's yeah, it's gonna be very grim, because this next section, a lot can happen, but it is quite an easier section. His map is quite easy in general. Oh, Bolle has a pretty decent line, going very close to that the border there though. Can he ride this one home? Let's take a quick look at Titanwara. 4 seconds behind Bolle. This one jump, you really want to have enough speed for this jump, and Bolle gets it just fine actually. Just a couple more turns here. And there's just one more quarter pipe coming up. And Bolle is looking strong. Can he make it? Just this one jump coming up. He saves it quite a bit. But yeah, that is GG. Very close match in the end. Props to Titanwara as well for almost getting the win over Bolle, which would have been quite a surprising victory. But yeah, GG to Bolle. He stays in it and in the end gets a deserved victory. So yeah, and that is gonna mean that we're gonna have a all ensure battle for the next winner bracket. Actually, we're gonna have 4 ensure players versus each other with 3 Dutchies actually. What is the WR here? The WR is 421.7, as you can see in the bottom right by Ferry. Oh, and thanks Morpro in the chat. You were faster than me, but I also wanted to showcase that overlay. Alright, let's get into the next round here. We have Titanwara on finalist and Vara actually within region to also get finalist if he wins this one. Mokuura actually not with the worst points either. He is pretty close, just sad that he is not within a 10-point reach here. But yeah, I have to say, Mokuura, I have not really seen this guy play at all or seen him play tournaments, but he's holding his own, man. Like, he's really not giving up, and he is finding himself in a really close margin as well between the rest, so props to him as well. Titanwara definitely has a superior start here, but the 2 players are quite close behind, and a mistake on this map just counts you out instantly. It's like you can lose 15, even like 18 seconds as we've seen in previous rounds here. So definitely it's not over till it's over. We see the very interesting line, to say the least, from Vara going all the way to the right of that pillar there to line yourself up correctly for that ramp. But you do lose a little bit of speed with that, as we can see Mokuura overtaking him. Going for a very wide approach there to make sure that you get that entry correctly with a new slide. Titanwara though is looking solid right now. He really wants to close this one out. Can be very stressful getting into a double finalist position. Yeah, and it's definitely not over till it's over. Exactly. Yeah, pretty decent round actually. Not no one making any large mistakes here. But yeah, Titanwara is just a little bit more faster than the rest of these guys, so definitely shows in this round, and we've seen it in other rounds as well. Oh, Mokuura just slides out, and that is very sad from him. I have to say though that Mokuura did really like the map pool, as he stated in the beginning of this match, so he might have been a bit prepared for this map. But who knows, as we go into the pure darkness section. Ooh, Vara almost crashing into the wall there, but he holds himself together. Titanwara though, can he ride this one home? He finds himself again on that finalist position for the 2nd round in a row. It's never fun to lose when you're in finalist against someone else there, so... Oh, he has a very wonky section. And let's take a look at Vara. Oh, he actually has to make a mistake. He actually makes a mistake, allowing him to respawn. So, yeah, looks a bit of a free round, anticlimactic for sure, if he makes this jump. And he does by a really big margin. So yeah, I think Titanwara can chill a little bit, or maybe not. But yeah, I think he knows it at this point. He has a margin of 10 seconds to work with. Gets a pretty decent entry as well. Just the next jump is going to be very telling. This jump, he is looking very solid. He goes for the speed. And he gets it. Let's go. So that means that Titanwara is about to take that 2nd place victory. If he makes this very last jump here. Let's take a look. He gets it. And he clocks in a 4:33 to take the second place here. GG's. And that about decides our match. I have to give a big props though to both Vara and Mokuura, who really put up a fight there. They were both very close to finalists, so yeah, not too bad of a performance for the last 2 seeds of this match. Look at them both with 67 and 64 points, so yeah, props to them as well for sure. GG's. Bolle takes the first place victory. Yeah, actually in the end, way closer than I had anticipated. I thought both Titanwara and Bolle would just gonna run over the competition. But yeah, it was definitely closer than expected. So yeah, big GG's to all the players. And I wish them the best of luck in their upcoming matches.